Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be working here on Rocket Builder to build an accounting website template. Now after this video, you guys can go ahead and use this accounting template as well, and this template will be found here in the templates section. So something that you would want to know about Rocket Builder is that when we're using Rocket Builder and when we're creating different websites for clients and we have different templates, these templates are all created by us in the back end here on Rocket Builder. So I'll just call this accounting, and we're going to create an accounting website, and this is how accounting websites should be built. So you can basically think of this as a how-to. Now once again, this website will be found as a template on our Rocket Builder homepage or our website. If you go to rocketwebbuilder.com, just go over here to templates, you'll find the accounting template here as well. All you have to search is the word accounting, which is exactly what I named this template. So the easiest thing to begin by doing is just go over here to the footers. Now this is good training for if you want to build your own website and you're looking to do something custom. You can go ahead and follow what I'm doing and just get the idea of how things work. So for an accounting website, obviously the first thing you need is kind of like a hero banner. A hero banner, you can think of it as an introduction to your website. And I think something like this would just work perfectly well. And I could just go ahead and move this forward. And basically what this is that we're going to add an image here of maybe somebody who's an accountant, and then we're going to change the caption here to something like get your accounting done. Okay, so as you can see, we have our map and our contact form here. We have our hero banner. I'm just going to move this up already, and I'm going to move this one down, and I'm going to move it down one more time so that we have the contact us and the map here. So first step is we have our header menu, and I'll just change the color of this just so we can get just an idea as to where it is located. So it's right here. We can move this hero banner up just slightly, and we have our contact us section here. The next thing we want to think about is what other segments can we add to the website other than just our hero and our contact us section? Well, we can add something like a services section where we share what services we offer. So we can have something like this. And this is a good section for our services because we can add little different features of what we do, and then a call to action that will take us directly to the Contact Us section. Now, what we want to do is for all of the different buttons, the whole point is that it can take us directly to the Contact Us. That's the goal. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to create an anchor point. So the anchor point, ideally, when somebody clicks Contact Us, they want to be seen or they want to be right here. So what we're going to have here is we're going to create an anchor, and we're going to call it Contact Us. Just one word, just like that. And we're going to save our progress. Now what we're going to do is every single link or button that we have that is a Contact Us or has the purpose of a Contact Us, we're going to connect it to an anchor point here. So I click on anchor point. We have the Contact Us anchor point, and it's in the same tab. And you can see here it's on the home page, obviously, and just hit select and save. Here we have the edit link once again, anchor point, Contact Us, same tab, and hit select and hit save. We could either just duplicate this, but you could also learn how to just set up contact anchor points, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to edit these buttons. Instead of saying yes call to action, it will say get in contact, or contact us is it better. Contact us. Contact us, right? Just like that. And we could even, if we want to make it look a little more professional, typically we use all capitals in terms of the website building world for buttons like this. Contact us. Save that. Go over here, hit edit, and type in Contact Us, just like that. And now we have two working Contact Us buttons, so that when a consumer's on the website, and we could preview the website here, if we click on this, it should automatically scroll our website down to the Contact Us section. So it should look something like this. So you see that? I just simply clicked, and it scrolls us all the way down. So we have a Contact Us, we have a services section, right? We have a hero banner. Let's see what else we can add to our website. So we can go over here once again to add block. just take a look at some of the different sections here. So call to action, we already have image and text. We can also add an image and text section, so we can talk about our services or something like that, or excuse me, our mission statements. So what our, what we believe in, things like that, what our services are, and finally, contact us section. We can also look at different things that accountants do as services. So maybe one of the sections are site auditing or anything like that. And what we have here is a section where we have to now add buttons to the menu. So what I want to do here is, since I'm not going to really have a large menu, I just want to have a simple button that is a logo in the middle. So I'm going to delete this logo here. And I'm going to go over here to the plus sign. I'm just going to add the button logo. And I'm going to call this accounting. Just like that. So accounting. And what I want to do is I want to play around with the fonts a little bit, and I want to make this a little bit more creative and a more apparent, or a more appealing rather. And I'll go over here to add fonts, look at the different fonts, and I'm going to add Oswald 700 as a font. I'm also going to add Oswald 500 as a font and hit confirm. So I want to have different levels of how bold it is. I'm just going to refresh the page, select the text that I want to edit, right? And switch the font. So I have Oswald here as we speak. I can make it bold, I can make it non-bold, whatever I want to set it up as. And just hit save. So this is the accounting logo. We can even edit the word and call it accounting logo. And here we're going to hit edit. And we were going to add the menu item that will be just simply an anchor point to the contact us. So that's going to be the menu button, and hit contact us here. So I'm going to edit this once again because I want to edit the font and I want to make it look slightly more attractive. So I'll go over here, hit edit, contact us, it exists, and go over here and hit the edit styling and increase the font size so slightly. And what we're going to do is change the actual font to an Oswald. And once again, just edit the menu so that it has a space and a capital, contact us. And I could even make this, in all capitals or however I want to do it, but we're going to save that just for now. Now here we have a services section. We have a mission statement section, or what we stand for, or our code of ethics, or what we're about essentially. What we need is an about us section. So with this about us section, we can look for different things here. I like to go to team and testimonials, so this is about your team. And I like to click on something like this, like learn more about us. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a testimonial section. So now we're really just beefing up the size of this website. Now it's good to add the testimonial section right above the contact us form to make sure that they see it. So just to show you here, what we're going to do is get rid of this empty block. And you can see here, right here is the testimonials. Then right under is a section for the contact form. Now all these extra blocks we can remove just for a second here and get rid of them. And once again, we have everything set up now. So the hero is what we do, right? Which we don't need to have necessarily a link for because that's going to be above the fold. It's going to be the first thing they see. This section here is going to be our services. So let's go over here and add an anchor point for our services. So we're going to go over here to block, and we're going to add an anchor point and just call this services. And this is great because this is going to be a one-page type of template. Here we have our mission statement, or what we believe, or our customer support, or anything like that, whatever you want to call it. We're going to add an anchor appointment, and I'm going to call it what we stand for. Right? Just like that. And then here, this what customers are saying, we're going to have to move this down because this is part of our testimonials right there. Then we have here this section that says about us, and this is the learn more. So we're going to add an anchor point here as well, and we're going to call this about us, just like that, and hit save. Now we're going to go over here to the testimonials, and call this Testimonials. Just like that. And hit save as well. And finally, our Contact Us is already anchored. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go here to the menu and just give this a little bit more of a bulk approach. Now, if you guys want to have your logo to the left, that's perfectly fine too. It just simply depends on how large your menu is going to be. And it gives me the feeling I'm actually going to have a little bit larger of a menu. So I'm just going to go over here and continue to add parts to this menu and delete that little logo. And let's go over here and edit this slightly by adding a logo here. And we'll just leave it to say logo for a second. Be adding the menu. Now we're just going to be adding all the anchor points. So first, our services, right? That's going to be the first one. The second one is going to be our what we stand for. The next one is going to be our about us. The next one after that is going to be our testimonials. The next one after that is going to be our contact us. So these are all anchor point links, right? So here we have our menu, and I'm just going to save this. And I'm going to actually delete this other menu here since we don't need it. And now you could see here we have a menu. Now just to make it a little bit more attractive, once again, this is just like a little testing exercise, but we make the text a little bit larger. We just drag this slightly underneath, or let's not cancel that. Let's just go ahead and edit styling. And what we're going to do is we're going to increase the spacing ever so slightly. The divider, we're not going to have a divider on our menu. The text of our font, we're going to make it a deep dark black, just the way it is. We're going to keep it in Oswald format. And we're going to make all of them uppercase. So all the links over here will be uppercase. Now you can see the logos here. The fonts, the text is right there. And just like that, let's go ahead and, okay, we have to repeat that again. So what we're going to do is delete this contact us, go over here to edit styling, increase our font size slightly, and switch our actual font. So first, let's actually make this all uppercase. The text color, let's go with a black font, Oswald, and remove our divider. So you can see here how it looks. It looks pretty good. Now what we could do is just drag this all the way to the top. Now there's a small problem, very slight problem. This gray gap here is smaller than the bottom gray gap. So what we could do is just make this gap slightly larger, just like that, and then drag this one closer like this. So just like that, and hit save. So now we have our header, we have our hero, we have our services, we have our mission statement section, and we have our about us, we have our testimonials, and our contact us. So let's go ahead and start from the top. The first thing, instead of typing like a catchy headline, we're going to have to actually edit this text and say need or get your accounting done with us. Something just like that, right? Now we'll remove this bonus text, and the contact us is already working, and we can type over here, you can depend on us for your accounting needs. Just like that, right? And we're gonna add here, fix the spelling, just like this, depend on us for your accounting needs. And we're going to center align this text. Now, there is a slight color. We can just keep this fully white. And this image we will change in just a minute when we find some pixels. So I'm going to just show you here. Go to pixels, and we'll type in accountant. Just like that, accountant. And we'll find a picture of an accountant. So, whatever it is, we can, switch up the photos and find something that works for accounting. I could even write different words here, so I can type in accountant or accounting rather and find an image for that. But we'll tackle that in just a minute. Let's go ahead and continue to keep editing what we see here. So here, instead of the catchy headline, we'll just type in our services, right, to match the anchor point of above. And for those who want to see, we'll just preview the website, hit services, and it takes us right to the services section. So now we're going to search a list of services that accountants offer. So a list of services that accountants offer. And here we have, for example, income tax planning and consulting. So that's one of the services, right? Income tax planning and consulting, just like that. And we'll hit save. Another service is we have bill pay services, right? Bill pay services. So something like this, right? Bill pay services. Another thing that we have here is monthly, quarterly, and annual financial reporting statements, right? Something like this. These are all different services. You could decide to pick what service you want. You know, every firm is going to be different, but implementation of new accounting software, as an example. Or even, this is even better, financial statement preparation, reviews, and compilations. So I'll just keep this here, just like that. Now, I made a little mistake. This one's too small, so I'm just going to see what font size this is, 24 about. So let me go ahead and make it a 24 font size, just like that. And so now our services are right here. You can edit this dummy text. Next thing we have is our mission statement, or what we stand for. So we can search here, list of company values. So list of company values, right? And integrity as an example. You can see here, as a website designer, it doesn't really take much time to get all this done, but you can charge a client double the price for something because you're offering more than one service. So here you're doing design and you're adding copy, right? Quality. All it takes is a little bit of creativity and you can get things going very well here. So instead of some of our courses, you could just change this context to mission statement, right? Or you could even change this to core values. Core values, just like that, okay? And here we're going to have to add images, of course, but we can do this by going to flat icon. I'll type in honesty, right? And I could take a logo just like this and download it, free download. Okay. The next thing we have is integrity, or quality rather. Let's go ahead and search something for quality. So something like this. So quality, integrity, and we have integrity. That's the last one. Integrity. And there's a few different things here we have for integrity. I will probably pick something like this, right? Just integrity. Instead of integrity, there's probably a better word. Accountability. That's a better word. Accountability instead of integrity, right? Accountability. Now, since we have our images, we'll just click here, edit image, upload the image, and just simply drag and drop, just like this. If you can't drag and drop, just hit upload file, and you'll do it that way instead. So we just select what image we want. Here is the accountability image. We'll fix that in just a second. Here is the, what image is this? This is the honesty image, so let's look for honesty. And then here is our quality image, the one with the ribbon. Okay, now what you can see here is they're all cut off. That's because they're large sizes. So we're going to increase the size just like this, and then we're going to take our mouse, go to the little corner, and minify them, and make them smaller, right? Just like that. Make sure the whole image fits. And then we're going to drag and drop this to the middle, so center align. And we could see here, if we try and drag and drop the size, we can see these size roughly 108 by 109 pixels. What you could do is you could even delete these, just to make this even easier. Instead of just dragging and stuff, just copy the widget and then drag it here and then drag it here again, since it's already copied. And what we could do is just switch the image, right? Instead of the same image, just change it up, and they're all the same size. So just like this, right? And there we go. That's the website basically built. Now we have our About Us section. So instead of Learn More, we'll title this About Us. Make this there we go. Make this larger. Let's go over here to line height, increase the line height. We could even decrease it slightly because it is a little bit large, so something like this. And we can look for different About Us prompts for accounting businesses, right? Just like that. And we could see create a blog topic. Let's see, About Us, accounting, what should a small business do? Okay, and we could just even write some text here. And we could say, we are a, let me actually see here what we got here. Do I have my writing tool on me? No, I do not. Okay, it's okay. We are a accounting firm that makes sure we treat you with the utmost respect. Something like this. And that is just maybe a good one-liner for what you offer, right? And you can quote this. Then you could say something like the CEO and founder. Something like this. CEO and founder. Something like that. And of course in a About Us format, you would want to add some more dummy text, so something like this. And let's just go ahead and duplicate this again and drag and drop this. And once you complete a little bit of work like this, you want to just make sure you keep saving your progress. And just save the progress. Now for the testimonials, we can, you can edit your own testimonials and make them apply to your own business. And for your address and locations and things like that, do the exact same thing. Something that I want to call your attention to is the website preview. So once we preview our website, at this point, everything should be relatively functioning. So we check here, like services. Great, it takes us to the services section. We check here what we stand for. Takes us to the what we stand for section. Now you can see here there's a little bit of a gap. It's good that we noticed that, so we can take that out. Here we have an About Us. Takes us to the About Us section. Here we have testimonials. Takes us to the testimonials. And then finally, contact us, takes us there as well. So what we're going to do real quick is any kind of gaps that are like outstandingly large, we'll just get rid of them, right? So like here, right? We got, anything a little bit too big or just doesn't make sense, we'll just get rid of it. So we just eliminated a huge section of gaps here, right? Because we want it all to just kind of flow. There's a little bit of a large gap here that we could decrease the size of this. And we could do this actually by finding the image. We might as well just input it now and go over here to pixels or accounting. And this actually is a pretty relatively good image. Let's hit free download and let's go over here. Let's edit this image. Let's edit this. Drag and drop this image here. Just wait for a second for it to upload. And there we go, it's uploaded. And what you could do is somewhere on the website, whether it be here or anywhere else, is make sure you define your location. Now, you could do that easily in the Contact Us section, but something like a headline, you could add, like right here, you could add another row here, and you could add to the header, and you can have a piece of text that says, we service... For example, we service all of New Jersey area. Something like that. we service all of New Jersey, or we service all of the state, or we service all of New Jersey, something like that, right? You don't have to add the word area, but something like that. We service all of New Jersey, just to give people an idea of where you work, okay? And that's a perfect example of how you can set up your system. And you can actually change the color of this bar here. So if you want it to be something like a blue, and just make this header a little bit thicker. People typically like to have a little bit larger of a header when they include one of these bars. And maybe even you can play around with this font, you know, make it bold, make it a little more clear, increase the font size to like something like a 22, or even you could even hit it a little bit larger with some white font, for example, to stand out. And you can see here it's pretty good. Now, what I would do personally is I would match up all my colors and all my button styles. So this button you can see here is rounded. I would go over here, edit style, go to border radius, and then increase it all the way so it's rounded as well. Any kind of like accents or colors that are orange, I would go over here to global styling, go to my color palette, main primary color. I want it to be the same blue that I had earlier, confirm. And that's pretty much it. So you can see here how they're all blue here. All the different accents and things like that are blue. This, for whatever reason, I don't think icons are considered part of the primary. So I'll just go ahead and change that. And 1 second, let's go ahead and change this icon color. Change that. Save. And same thing for these. So these I would also change, but these are just images, so they're going to stay the way they are. But this is a perfect example of a accounting website. And here we just say the name of the firm. So name of the accounting firm, and you would add that firm name. And we'll just make this in a bold 32 font, something like that. And we'll have it black to match the rest of the header type content. Just like that, okay? And that's exactly how we would set up an accounting website. So you can see here, it wasn't difficult at all, and you can build your own accounting website, or even just use this exact template by heading over to, and actually to the template section on our Rocket Builder website. I'll leave the link in the description for this template. You click on it and it will take you to all these templates. Just literally Control F, hit Control F on your keyboard. So put your finger on the control button and hold it, and then click the F button. And then you're going to see this little window pop up for search, and just search accounting, and it's going to come up. We also have another accountant example here of a website that we built previously. You can take a look as to how it looks, right? But this one is a little bit larger because it's a full-on website, but this is just literally for a one-page website. The one that you're seeing, the tutorial that you're seeing today, is just for a one-page website. Very simple, very, very easy, and easy to go. If that's something you want to use, click the link in the description, get started. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. And of course, if you want us to build your website, contact us down below. Okay? See you later. Hopefully this helps. Peace out. Bye.